You're listening to the No Game Plan podcast. We're your hosts. I'm Kenzie.
And I'm Emily.
What's up, gang?
I'm holding up a heart for the Spotify listeners. It's a finger heart. Not like this finger, the other finger. Wait. I'm not gonna explain it anymore.
Okay.
Hey, welcome to the new app.
New app. Let's go.
I have hair on me. Anyway, should we hop right into it?
Yeah, what's your song?
My song is Demoto by Geese.
Demoto by Geese.
Yes.
Actually, I've never listened to it, so
I have a lot.
can't comment on it.
You should listen to it.
Maybe. If you send me the link, I will probably click on it and listen to about 30 seconds of it, so.
Okay, can you listen to like a specific 30 seconds?
Sure.
Okay. That's why every time I post something on my notes, a song on my notes, it's a
You
specific part.
Yep, I do the same thing. Yeah. It's the best 30 seconds of the song.
What's
Yep.
your song this week?
My song of the week is 23 by Renee Rapp.
Why? 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 Wait, tell us why. Wait, tell us why.
Because that is turned 23. Woo! But 23 by Renee Rapp is actually low-key a
Birthdays in
sad
the
song.
chat. Oh.
It's low-key, like, actually a really sad song.
Right.
But it was how I was feeling, so. So it's okay.
Happy birthdays in the chat.
Thanks, guys. Thanks. Thanks, Low Gang. Yeah, yeet. Anyways.
The Olympics just happened.
The Olympics just finished, like, a week since you're listening to this.
Yes.
A week ago. The US took home the second most medals.
We were in second place, y'all.
Second only to Norway. That's another silver medal in and of itself. The women US Olympians took home more medals or more gold medals than the US men.
Absolutely.
Because everybody watches women's sports.
Dominate every single time.
Period. US won men's and women's hockey.
I got my bingo board square crossed off. Someone didn't.
I was kind of cheering for Canada, at least for the men's, and
I have many things to say about it, but I'll keep it to myself.
Yeah. Let's be completely honest though. Seeing all of the Canada players heartbroken made me heartbroken. Like I literally almost cried when
the women. Oh my god, I was so happy.
When Macklin Celebrini came on my TV, I had to look away.
Naturally.
Yeah.
That there's one photo of Quinn and Macklin with Quinn's USA around his jacket. His shoulders, he's just touching Macklin's chest and he's just all emotional and red around the eyes. I'm like, anyway, sure, fine, whatever. Yeah. I'll send it to you after this.
Please do actually.
I promise I will. It's sitting in my camera roll. I've been sending it around to everyone.
Awesome. I look forward to it.
Good. Get your heart broken by the picture.
Yeah. During the Olympics, I watched a lot of figure skating, but I also watched luge. I think that's what it's called. Luge.
I love it.
Have you seen anything about luge or skeleton?
Nope. Yes.
Luge is basically skeleton, but they're laying on their backs.
Awesome, that's terrifying.
And going feet first instead of head first.
Awesome, that's terrifying. So I saw a lot about it on my For You page.
And there's also double luge. So right. It's in pairs, and they're literally just laying one on top of the other. It's so interesting.
Winter sports are literally made up sports, and I'm convinced of it every single Olympics. It's not funny.
Yeah. I also watched a lot of curling.
Yeah.
A lot of curling.
A lot of curling, guys.
Especially the mixed doubles curling, like right away at the beginning of like the 2 week Olympics. It was a lot of curling for me.
Mhm. Yep. Everyone got sick of curling at my dispensary that I work at real fast because we watch sports all the time.
Yeah.
But I'm glad that US didn't get the top for all gold because we don't deserve it.
Yeah, go Norway.
Go frickin' Norway. Oh, sad that Nico Heischer lost.
Oh.
Glad
Yeah.
that Nico Heischer got a goal though. Also, Nico Heischer was the most devil that had fallen in the Olympics. He fell 28 times.
That's surprising.
Shout out to the
When
girl who does the statistics on her TikTok.
I mean, Jack and Brat were right there. Jack played more games than Nico did. And he was right there. But he didn't fall that
That's actually
much.
so surprising.
Yeah. Well,
He should do that at home more often. He should score goals too.
yeah, he should really score more goals. He should actually start playing more.
I'm going to see Olympic gold medalist Jack Hughes IRL this week.
Mm-hmm. And then Olympic silver medalist Sidney Crosby.
Yeah.
Rip Sid. Next Olympics is your Olympics. Hang on till 2030, babe. You got it.
And that's going to be my caption.
Has he ever won a gold medal?
No idea. We didn't do research on this.
No, we didn't.
You didn't do research on this.
No, I did not. I feel like he has to have. Oh, he did. He did. The golden goal. Sidney Crosby golden goal in like, what, 20... Was it 2014? 2010? Something. He had the golden goal. He had the game-winning goal in the Olympics. And it was a really freaking good goal too. Yeah.
I don't remember at all. So I'm not going to confirm nor deny. I'm going to sit here and say, I believe you.
I'm yawning so much. I'm sorry.
Anyway, Alyssa Liu did so good too.
Alyssa Liu. I love her. My baby.
Thought we should highlight her a little bit because she did
Love
wonderful and fantastic, and she did everything she needs to do and more.
She did. So proud of her. So proud of a stranger. So proud of this stranger.
So proud.
Ugh. Yeah. I'm watching her routine in my head right now. Okay, no, wait. We didn't talk about this. The men's figure skating gold medalist. Did you see his gala performance to Kung Fu Panda?
Yes, I did.
Me and my cousin were literally sitting there, and he came out in the panda suit, and we were like, what is happening right now? And we were literally giggling the entire time. It was so funny.
I love living in this generation because of things like this. Because the stuffed animals, the reaction of people with the stuffed animals, everyone celebrating with each other. It's just so cute. I love it. It's so funny. Yeah. I love all the silliness to it. All the silliness and whimsy in the Olympics this year.
Welcome, Gen Z.
Yeah.
That's why we're here. I'm saying that as if I'm in the Olympics. I'm not.
I myself am an Olympic.
I'm an Olympian.
Yep.
BT dubs. Just in case you didn't know, I was actually there. I just got back the other night. Yeah.
Yep.
Little jet lagged. That's why I'm yawning.
Yeah. Makes sense.
Yeah. I'm still on Milan time.
Makes sense. No, that's why we're doing it so late. Oh, New York Yankees just beat Pittsburgh in preseason. If anyone wanted to know.
Okay.
Just saying.
I don't watch baseball, so. Anyways,
boring.
We have a new series here on No Game Plan. It is gonna be a guide to each sport when the season starts. A girl's guide. And since it is race week, we can say that it's March 2nd when we're March 1st or 2nd. I don't know what the day is.
Whatever Monday is.
Whatever Monday is. It's race week. And
Happy race
therefore,
week. We made it. We did it.
We did it. We managed the like 50 some days, or what was it, like 91 days from Abu Dhabi to now.
Also, to my
Um,
Harry Styles fans, we did it.
Harry Styles.
Harry Styles comes out with an album.
Oh, yeah. That's, yeah, that's the 6th.
Yes.
Okay. I might listen to it like 2 weeks later.
Yeah, sounds
But
about right.
yeah. But we're gonna do a girl's guide to Formula One since the Formula One 2026 season is starting, and we hopefully will be doing something similar to this at the beginning of every sports season that we watch. Because
Yes.
obviously we're not gonna do a sport that we don't watch.
Unfortunately, baseball is not in the cards.
No. Just literally just Formula One, hockey, and football.
Yeah.
Like I watch basketball, Emily watches baseball, but
Actually, I have some terrible news. Jared
what?
McCain is gonna make me watch Oklahoma City Thunder's basketball game tomorrow.
I hate OKC.
Ah.
Sorry. Actually, no, I'm not sorry. I hate OKC. You should watch. You can watch the WNBA if you did get into baseball. Watch WNBA when they're on. Watch the Liberty or the Lynx. You can watch the Lynx.
I'll watch the links. I need my Courtney on my screen.
Yeah, that's so fair.
Anyway.
Anyways,
let's
let's
do a fit check real quick. Sorry.
Yeah, let's do a little fit check. Hit it. Start us off.
I'm wearing some fun F1 merch. Guys, I bought official actual F1 merch. This is crazy. This is beautiful, and I've been wearing it a lot. I have a Williams Carlos Sainz hat on, and then I have a Ferrari Carlos Sainz shirt on, and then I have blue shorts. But we got Carlos, we got Williams. Ask me who my driver is.
Charles Leclerc.
Oh.
I'm just realizing now, looking at myself in the camera, that I have 2 McLaren things on and the logo's on the same side. I'm not a McLaren fan. I'm just a fan of the drivers on McLaren.
What are you wearing?
That makes sense. I'm wearing a McLaren hat. I think it's from 47.
Oh.
I don't know. I don't remember what is a New Era. I think it's a New Era hat.
I got it too.
Yeah.
I got it from New Era too.
Yeah. And then I'm wearing a McLaren hoodie. I think this is from Hollister, and it says like McLaren across the back, and it has car. It's cool. The back is cooler. I was gonna wear a Lando hoodie, but it was too bright. The red was just way too much.
Oh, is that why you changed?
Yeah.
And you put on a hat after you said you weren't going to wear a hat.
Yeah, because the hat looks fine with this sweatshirt.
I'm here for it. I like the change and I didn't even notice. I was too locked in.
Yeah, you were too locked in. I really want a Williams hat looking at yours. I like the blue. I might have to get one.
Are you gonna
get I wear a lot of blue.
No, because it is so good. I've actually been loving it. And I also really want a Ferrari hat. Again, that's a birthday ask from my mother.
Unfortunately, okay. I fear I am becoming a Mercedes fan.
Ugh.
So I might just get a Mercedes hat.
Ugh.
But I'm also a Williams fan. Those are the 2 teams I'm fans of.
A lot of people say, I love to support Williams. Every customer that comes in that has talked to me about my hat so far, they go, I just love to support Williams.
Williams is like loved among everyone, I feel like.
Carlos Sainz podium this year. Anyway.
Another one. Anyways, another one. He already got some last year with Williams. So basically, a girl's guide to Formula One is going to go over everything that we think, or maybe more than, like, I think that you should know.
Sure.
I guess.
Naturally.
So let's just start. Yeah. A little background. of Formula One. So there's 24 rounds over the entire race calendar year. We start in Australia on March 8th and we end in Abu Dhabi. I think it's the first week in December. Don't ask me the date.
That's the one thing she did not research.
Yeah, I just know it's the last week in December. Um, if you are new to F1, we're going to say Grand Prix a lot and maybe that's a race in case you
Okay, I was
need to know
about to
that.
say, what is a Grand Prix?
There's 11 teams on the grid. There has been 10 for multiple years, and now there's another one coming in who we'll get into. Um, and so we have a typical weekend format. So we have Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Friday is going to be our free practice 1 and 2. Free practice is basically where teams try different setups. Drivers are getting a feel for the track in different conditions and using different tires. So Friday is free practice 1 and free practice 2. Then we get to Saturday and it's the final free practice, and then it's qualifying, and then the race is Sunday. And also we have sprint weekends. Sprints are like half distance races. So free practice, there's only one session. So Friday is free practice 1 and then sprint qualifying. We have Saturday, which is the sprint race in the morning, and then qualifying later on. And then with Sunday is another race. So there's 6 sprints in 2026. We got China and Miami, which are pretty much like always a sprint race. Canada, Silverstone, Zandvoort, which is in the Netherlands, and Singapore. Not sure on why Singapore, because the race is already hard enough as it is for the
I was just about
drivers,
to say,
but
yeah.
they get to race another one.
And that's so enjoyable.
Yeah. And then qualifying. So qualifying determines the position for like the starting grid where the drivers start on track. So we have Q1, Q2, and Q3. All 22 cars are on track in Q1, and the slowest 6 are kicked out. And their order that they go out is the order that they start. And then Q2, we have 16 cars on track, and again, the slowest 6 go bye-bye. And then Q3 is a top 10 shootout. Pole is the fastest driver of those top 10. Basically, their times will just tell us where they start on the grid for Sunday. I feel like that's a pretty good overview of everything.
I think you should also mention, if people hear the term, what is a sector? What is each
Oh,
sector?
yeah. Sectors. So each circuit, each racetrack has 3 sectors. Um, and it's basically just a portion of the track, essentially.
Fair.
And during qualifying or during like practice quali runs, sorry, drivers will go purple, green, or yellow in those sectors. Purple is going to be the best time out of everyone on track. Green is going to be a personal best, maybe not, but not the best all around. And then yellow is not a personal best, so slower than their personal. And then they'll get a sector time for each, which will all add up to their lap time.
Period. Good to know. I never knew that before. I'm kidding. I'm lying. Anyway. Wow. A lot of information.
Wow.
But there's a lot of
information.
good information.
Truly. Hopefully I don't misspeak at all.
I didn't hear you misspeak, TBH.
Good. Now we're getting to teams. We're gonna go back and forth.
Yes.
And tell you each of the teams. So first up, we got the reigning constructor champions, McLaren, who I'm repping today. Their drivers are number 1 Lando Norris and number 81 Oscar Piastri. Lando's from England. He's raced for McLaren since 2019. He is in his 8th season, and he's the current world champion.
Period.
And he previously raced under number 4, but has changed to the world champion number 1. And he has 11 wins and 44 podiums. And then Oscar Piastri, he's from Australia. He's raced for McLaren since 2023. He's in his fourth season, and he was 3rd in the 2025 championship. He has 9 wins and 26 podiums. Slay.
Wait, so Bessie's Are they friends?
Okay. Some of the drivers have ship names
There we
or
go. I just
friendship
wanted
names.
to find a way to introduce
Yeah,
that
yeah,
part.
yeah. Some of them have ship names, friendship names, duo names, whatever you want to call them. And theirs is a combination of their first names. I say Lando Oscar.
Right. I usually do too.
Some people say Lando Scar
I don't
or
like that.
Land Oscar. I
Land
just like
Oscar.
saying Lando Oscar.
Yeah.
So even though there's not two O's, it looks really nice on paper, but the pronunciation is awkward if you don't say Lando Oscar.
It does look really nice.
It does, truly. Bring us to Mercedes.
I was gonna say we're gonna move right on to Mercedes, who is second. First of all, want to mention Mr. Toto Wolff. Man.
Best team principal.
The drivers are George Russell, number 63, so close to 67, and Kimi Antonelli, number 12. Sorry. George Russell, unfortunately, looks like Woody from Toy Story. Need to mention that. He's from England. He joined Williams in 2019. He moved to Mercedes in 2022. This is his 8th season. He has 5 wins and 24 podiums. That's my birthday, 5/24. Anyway.
Oh my god, I didn't even realize that.
Oh! I immediately realized that. Sorry.
George Russell fan confirmed.
Oh, damn it. Kimi is from Italy, and then he just debuted his driving F1 era with Mercedes in 2025. This is his second season. 3 podiums.
Period, Kimmy.
Their cute little father-son name. Not ship name, but father-son name. Russinelli. Did I say that right? I actually never really heard them together.
It was originally, I think some people call them Brat-Sadies, which I don't understand.
I don't.
Because, okay, so obviously you have Bro-Sadies, which
Yes,
was Lewis Hamilton and Nico Rosberg,
Mm.
the lore. And then you had Brit-Sadies, which was Lewis Hamilton and George Russell, because they're both from England.
I like that.
Yeah, and so I think people were trying to kind of keep along the same lines, and they were like, oh, they're both sassy, like, kind of bratty Brat-Sadies, but I like Russinelli better.
Brat-Sadies just makes me think of Charlie XCX.
Yeah, me too.
So
for like
that's
old Sauber with the green color, maybe. But for Mercedes, a German team, no. I think they're German. Next up, we got Red Bull. They were third in the Constructors' Championship. This goes in order of the 2025 Constructors' Championship, in case you didn't realize, Emily.
I did realize that. It also says it on the doc.
Oh, I didn't write it down in my notebook like that. So.
Right. Also.
Never mind. Never mind.
Yeah.
Never mind. Okay. Red Bull. We have number 3, Max Verstappen.
Formerly known as number 33. Need to add that.
Or number 1.
Yeah, that too.
Yeah. He was born in Belgium, but he races under the Dutch flag from the Netherlands.
Period.
He's a 4-time world champion. He debuted with Toro Rosso, Red Bull's junior team, in 2015. And then he was promoted to Red Bull in 2016 after 4 races, and he actually won his Red Bull Racing debut.
Period.
At the Spanish Grand Prix. Like we said, he raced with numbers 1 and 33, and it's his 12th season. He has 71 wins and 127 podiums.
Jesus! Get him off the track. I don't mean it.
And then we have number 6, Isaac Hadjar. Isaac is from France. He was with Racing Bulls, which is the new name of Red Bull's junior team. They have plenty of names. You'll understand that. He raced for Racing Bulls in 2025, and then he's promoted to Red Bull Racing in 2026. He's in his 2nd season, and he has 1 podium. They don't have a duo name, unfortunately. Maybe eventually.
We haven't gotten there yet.
Mizak or Verjar. Hadstappen.
I don't like it.
Isaacs.
I feel like we just haven't seen their chemistry yet, so no one has locked in with anything.
I don't think Max
Yeah.
has had chemistry with any teammate besides Daniel Ricciardo and Checo.
Yeah.
I mean, because who else was he teammates with? I mean, obviously Carlos. Him and Carlos were teammates for a while.
Yeah.
Um,
My man
but
mentioned.
Daniel was his teammate, and then when Daniel left, I'm pretty sure Checo came, and then he had Yuki and Liam last year.
Yeah. I saw nothing with him and Yuki at all. They did not hang.
No, not at all. Pause. Speaking of Yuki Tsunoda was he's a Red Bull Racing reserve driver this year, or for Racing Bulls. I don't know which one. Did you see the Red
Yes.
Bull show run
Yes. It
in
caught on
San
fire.
Fran? His car caught on fire.
Yep. I saw that. 100% I did.
Just one punch after the other for Yuki.
He's never going to get it. Nope.
Truly.
Great.
What?
My phone ran out of storage because why would it? Why would it not? Um
Hey guys.
yeah, we'll just keep talking while I do this. Um what? Do you not want to?
No, keep going.
Oh, okay. You looked at me weird. I was scared. I'm sorry. I'm just going to put a picture of me. Anyway,
Ferrari.
yeah, number 4. We're getting on. So technically this is my team even though I am wearing all mostly like Williams technically cuz it's just shown on my head and it's really anyway. I love a good Ferrari. I love a good red team. Where am I going? I'm trying to just find where are my videos? There we are. The drivers for this team is number 16, Charles Leclerc, and number 44, Lewis Hamilton. Period. Charles is from Monaco. He raced for Sauber in the 2018 season. He signed with Ferrari in 2019. This is his 9th season. He has 8 wins with 50 podiums. Lewis Hamilton is from England. He's a 7-time world champion. 2008, 2014, 2015, 2017, and 2020.
2017 to 2021.
Oh, my bad. Yeah, I can't read. He joined Mercedes in 2013, joined Ferrari in 2025, took my man Carlos's seat. It's fine, whatever. This is his 20th season. He has 105 wins with 202 podiums. Their name sounds like a dog toy. Chewis.
He also raced for McLaren in 2007.
Oh, right. Sorry. Totally read over that.
That's who he started in F1 with, McLaren until 2012, and then he joined Mercedes in 2013.
I'm so sorry. I literally read over that. That is totally my bad.
You're all good. Chewis does sound like a dog toy brand or something.
Like, that doesn't... Like, I don't know. Maybe it's me?
No, it's not you. I also agree.
Okay.
Next up, while Emily's fixing her video still, I'll take the team that she's repping today, Williams. Williams. We got number 23, Alex Albon. He's from England, but he races under the Thai flag because his mom is from Thailand. He started in Toro Rosso in 2019, was promoted to Red Bull Racing mid-season, and retained that seat in 2020. He became a reserve driver for Red Bull in 2021, and then he joined Williams in 2022. So he's had quite a few jobs. It's his 7th season.
He's got quite a few jobs.
And he has 2 podiums that he got with Red Bull. And then the other Williams driver is number 55, Carlos Sainz. Emily's favorite driver.
That's my man! That's my man! Sorry.
He's from Spain. He's Spanish. Debuted with Toro Rosso in 2015, then moved to Renault in 2017, then to McLaren in 2019, then to Ferrari in 2021, and finally to Williams in 2025. He's moved around a lot. In the words of Jack Doohan, he's the paddock. Can't say that word. This is for kids. He's in his 12th season. He has 4 wins and 29 podiums, which I think 4 wins for his 4 years in Ferrari is kind of crazy to me. Who am I to judge? And then their
You
little
race.
friendship name.
You try racing. Sorry.
So true. So true. Their friendship name or their ship name is Carbono. That's what the fans decided on.
You know what? But that's not it. It's better. TBH IMO. TBH IMO. Better than Chewis.
Better than Chewis, yeah. I think Chewis was just kind of a thrown together name. Not necessarily a good one.
Agreed. Got it.
Emily's getting her video ready. Those are the sounds that are coming out of her mouth right now.
Sorry. My bad. I was just scared because it wouldn't have gone. Hi guys, did you miss my face? Anyway, Racing Bulls.
Visa Cash App Racing Bulls.
Holy long name. What the hell's that about, TBH? Let me know. They're number 6th. Their 2 drivers are Liam Lawson and
Arvid Lindblad.
New rookie. Thank you.
Period.
I appreciate that.
You're very welcome.
Arvid's number is 41. Liam Lawson is number 30. Liam is from New Zealand. What? Oh, he raced 5 races for AlphaTauri? Is that how you say it?
Tari.
I did watch.
It's AlphaTauri is just Red Bull's junior team. Like I said, they have had a lot of names.
Yeah, so I did watch Drive to Survive, but I kind of ignored all the names.
Drive to Survive fan. Drive to Survive fan. I'm joking. She actually watches races.
He raced 6 races for Racing Bulls in 2024. He was promoted to Racing Bulls in 2025. Red Bull Reserve. That's what that is.
Red Bull Racing.
Oh, what? Now I'm confused again. Red
Bull's team name is Red Bull Racing.
Oh.
And then they have Racing Bulls. This is the junior team.
Okay. And then he was demoted to after his races in his second full season. That's crazy. I actually hate Liam Lawson because the way his haircut is, so I try to pay zero attention.
Okay, but his haircut now is better than his haircut before. You liked his little, like, slick back?
No, I hated all of it.
Okay.
Arvid is from New England.
Nope.
Whatever.
We have an American driver on the grid this year. He's from New England.
He's from England, and he's the only rookie this season. It's his first season, and they don't have a nickname.
They don't.
Ugh, you're getting my other man. Damn it.
I didn't set it up like this. Don't worry. Next we have Aston Martin. We got number 14, Fernando Alonso. He's from Spain. He's a 2-time world champion in 05 and 06. He raced for Minardi in 2001. And then he's also raced for a multitude of teams. He's raced for Renault, which is when he won his championships, McLaren, Ferrari, and Alpine. And then he joined Aston Martin in 2023. He's in his 23rd season.
Okay, most likely he's left.
Don't say that. Don't. He has 32 wins and 106 podiums. And then
and he'll get at least 107 this year.
Period. On the other side of the garage, we have number 18, Lance Stroll. He's from Canada. He joined Williams in 2017, Racing Point, which is now Aston. He joined in 2019. He's in his 10th season, and he has 3 podiums. And their little ship name is Strollonzo.
Love it.
I actually really like that one. Not as much as I like the next one, though.
Oh, insane. We got number 8. We got
what team?
Do you say Haas or Haas?
Haas.
Is it Haas?
I think so.
Oh.
Well, maybe I only really say like Haas because that's how Gunther Steiner used to say it when he was team principal.
Yeah.
He used to say like what's his name? Gene Haas.
Yeah.
But I think it's Haas.
Okay,
Gene
so I'm
Haas.
gonna say Haas.
Haas, potato.
2 drivers, Esteban Ocon. There we go. And then Ollie Behrman. Number 31, Esti Besti Espinalcon. From France, he debuted in 2016 midseason with what? Marinor? How do you say it?
Manor or Manor?
Oh,
Depends
yeah,
on what dialect you speak in.
He raced for Force India in 2017 and 2018. He was a Mercedes reserve driver in 2019. Renault in 2020, and then it rebranded to Alpine in 2021. Sorry. And then he joined Haas in 2025. This is his 9th full season. He's had 1 win and 4 podiums. Aww. Go Esti Bestie!
Go Esti Bestie!
87. Wait, what is 87? What is he?
87.
87. Ollie Behrman from England raced 1 race for Ferrari in 2024. And then Haas in 2025. This is his 2nd full season. Their ship name is Bearcon. Bearcon.
Bearcon.
That's so cute.
Behrman and Ocon, love it.
Aww.
Yeah.
I love saying Esti Bestie though.
Esti Bestie.
Because that is Bestie.
He is really.
Hülkenberg. Sorry.
Hülkenberg. Next one we have Audi, which is a name change from Sauber last year.
I miss their green. I miss the color. I'm upset.
Yeah. I'm really mad that it's like all the grid is like the same color. And then you have like McLaren and Aston Martin and
Ferrari.
I guess. A lot of them are
red.
like, yeah. A lot of the race suits are like the same color palette though. Like the black, the white, the blues, and then you have the freaking carrots and tomatoes. They're no longer papaya. Tomato. They're no longer papaya. They're carrots.
Tomato.
An Audi, we have number 27, Nico Hülkenberg.
Sorry.
Shout out Daniel Ricciardo. He's from Germany. He raced for Williams, Force India, Sauber, Renault, Haas, and now Audi. It's his 14th full season. He has 1 podium that he got in 2025. And then we have number 5, Gabriel Bortoleto. His name does not come out by tongue, like Gabriel Bortoleto. Gabby. I just call him Gabby.
Mm-hmm.
He's from Brazil. He joined Sauber in 2025, which is now Audi. And it's his 2nd season. And their ship name, friendship name, duo name, whatever you want to call it, is Gabico.
I love it.
Gabico. I love
so
it. I love theirs. Yeah.
Next, we got our infamous pink team. We got Pierre Gasly and Franco Colapinto. Pierre is number 10. He races in number 10. He's from France. He started racing in 2017 with Toro Rosso and then promoted to Red Bull Racing in 2019. Got it this time. But then he was demoted to Toro Rosso again after 12 rounds. He joined Alpine in 2023. This is his 10th season with 1 win and 5 podiums. Franco, number 43. Colapinto. Was that Colapinto?
Cola.
I don't know. Oh, dang it. Colapinto. He's from Argentina. Raced 9 rounds for Williams in 2024. He was a reserve driver for Alpine in 2025, but then he was promoted full-time driver after 5 rounds. Period, queen. You tell him. This is his 1st season. But penalty of race experience? Period.
Plenty.
I never thought of it that way. Oh, plenty of races. I can't read. That's why I got confused and I went closer to the computer.
You said period. I never thought of it that way.
I was like, okay, sure, whatever.
No, it's his 1st full season technically, but he has a lot of race experience already, so he's not considered like a rookie, and he wasn't considered a rookie last year either.
Right. Interesting. Yeah, I didn't think about it that way.
I guess he really wasn't. He wasn't one of the first. Yeah, I don't know. His career in F1 is just weird. And then we got the newcomers to the grid. We got Cadillac.
Wait, they don't have a nickname. Okay.
Oh yeah, they don't. Cadillac drivers are number 11, Sergio Perez. He's from Mexico. He raced for Sauber in 2011, McLaren in 2013, Force India / Racing Point in 2014, and then he went to Red Bull in 2021. 15th season?
Yeah.
Okay. I wrote 5. I was
Awesome.
like,
Mm-hmm.
15th season. He has 6 wins, 39 podiums. Period. His nickname is Checo. We got number 77, Valtteri Bottas.
Valtteri Bottas!
Literally,
Sorry.
probably
So
my
excited.
second favorite driver. Second favorite driver, probably.
So
Love him.
Valtteri
Love him so
Bottas. I'm so excited that my life has come to this, that he's on my screen all the time now. Valtteri Bottas is on my screen. Yay!
Did you see his helmet reveal?
Dang it, no.
You have to watch it.
I do
Because
follow him on Instagram.
you remember his naked calendar that he
Yes.
made? He's in a pool and only his hands are like covering that region. And then he has his helmet on.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah. It's great. You should watch it. Anyways, Valtteri Bottas is from Finland. He raced for Williams in 2013, Mercedes in 2017, Alfa Romeo / Sauber. They rebranded in 2022. He was a Mercedes reserve driver in 2025, and he's in his 13th season. He has 10 wins and 67 podiums. Fun fact about him, he has a 5-place grid penalty in Australia. He had a crash. He had a crash in Abu Dhabi in 2024, his last race with Kevin Magnussen, who's no longer on the grid. Rip K-Mag.
So they're really transferring it?
Yeah, I thought that penalty only lasted a year.
Mm-hmm.
And so it wouldn't be applied, but everywhere that I saw, it was like, no, he will have a 5-place grid penalty in Australia. Or his next race back before he was confirmed by Cadillac, he will have a 5-place grid penalty. So no matter if he takes pole in Australia, he's starting at least 5th.
That's actually insane.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Those are the teams. Those are the drivers.
Wait, though.
Yeah.
I know for a fact some of those drivers gotta be friends with each other. The
segue is kind of painful. Yeah. Obviously we have the ship names that we said earlier.
Yes.
Most notably Carbono, Orlando Oscar, Gabico, Bearcon. But we have Carlando, which is Carlos Sainz and Lando Norris, voted the best romance on the grid by all the drivers in 2024. Somebody is knocking on my door. One of my nieces or nephews. Anyways, then we have Verstappen, which is Charles Leclerc and Max Verstappen.
Besties since forever.
Nothing, just an incident. Then we have, I don't know whether to, I'd never say this one out loud, so I don't know whether it's Galix or because it's George as a J, it'd be Jalix.
Yeah, I really don't know either. I didn't really think they had a ship name. I just saw them together.
Yeah, they're besties. They're locked in.
Yeah.
And then we have the 2019 rookies, which are Lando Norris, George Russell, and Alex Albon. Need a 2019 rookies podium this year. Need that.
Come on, Alex.
And then we have Bernelli, which is Ollie Behrman and Kimi Antonelli, because they were teammates in F2.
Right.
And so naturally they're good friends, it seems. Naturally. Do you have a favorite driver friendship?
Yeah, Carlos and Charles.
Charlos. I was gonna write Charlos. I totally forgot about them.
No, but it's Carlando because it's us.
Yeah,
Unfortunately.
Carlando is us.
Yeah, Carlando's our background as well on text messages. Love
It
it.
is. It yeah, we can't escape Carlando,
Nope, never.
unfortunately.
Them sitting on the block during those
Oh,
pictures.
did the
Yeah.
picture? Yeah,
Yeah.
love them. Some streaks to keep an eye on in this season, which I think I will be really excited about. I
Right.
don't know if anyone else, because I love statistics. Um, uh, Max Verstappen currently has the most consecutive podiums at 10, and the most consecutive races entered at 233 races,
Period.
which is crazy. Lando has the most Q1 consecutive Q3 appearances, sorry, at 31. George has the most consecutive races in the points at 16, very impressive. And the most consecutive races finished at 34, also very impressive.
I hate George Russell.
Red Bull has the most consecutive seasons with a win at 10. And then also Ferrari has the most consecutive seasons with a podium at 45.
It's 46 this year.
Yeah. For sure.
It will be. We're at the we're so back right now. At the we're so back part of the it's so over, we're so back. It's so over, we're so back. It's
The
so
little
over.
circle,
Yeah.
the cycle.
We're
Yeah.
at the we're so
We're
back.
so back.
Yes.
That's the beginning of every year.
We're so back.
We're so back.
A lot of stuff is changing this year though.
A lot of stuff. Team names are changing. That's one thing. There's
What
some
team
teams
name?
that are changing. So McLaren hasn't had a title sponsor for a very long time, if ever. And now they are the McLaren MasterCard Formula One team.
Right. So they're just still McLaren to me.
They're
But
literally
yeah.
like their name in F1 doesn't change, but their like actual team name is different. Same with Haas. They used to be MoneyGram Haas F1 team, and now they are the TGR Haas F1 team.
TGI Fridays. We miss them.
It's a Toyota sponsorship.
Okay.
Then we had Kick Sauber, which is now the Audi Revolut F1 team.
Mm-hmm.
Revolut, I think so. Cadillac is new, as I said. And again, team names don't really matter because the constructor is the only thing that matters. McLaren is McLaren, Ferrari is Ferrari, even though they're the Scuderia Ferrari HPF1 team. They're Ferrari.
HPF1 team, guys. The HP. We HP. So they're gonna turn into a printer soon.
No, they literally are. They 3D print their cars using an HP 3D printer. I don't know if those exist. A little fun fact about the constructors: McLaren, Ferrari, and Williams are the only constructors who have maintained their name since they joined F1.
Period.
So like Red Bull used to be Jaguar.
Mm-hmm.
Mercedes. I don't remember what Mercedes was.
I couldn't tell you.
But there's a lot of teams that like used to drive under their different name, but they're
Yeah.
still like the same constructor.
Yes.
McLaren, Ferrari, and Williams are the only ones who have maintained the same name, which is super cool actually. Those are all the three teams that we cheer for between us.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Go us. Go us. Go us.
Go us. Guess we can get to regulations. This is going to be really long-winded.
I mean, it doesn't necessarily have to be.
Yeah. There's a lot of things changing in F1 in 2026. There's new
lot.
regulations, there's a new generation of cars, new generation of engine. With one goal, which is weight reduction, because the cars have continuously climbed in weight the last 10-15 years, and so now they're trying to bring it back down very slowly, but hopefully we'll get back down so we have good racing in Monaco.
Naturally.
And so in order to reduce the weight, they have to make smaller cars. So the cars are going to be smaller. I think they're visibly smaller from what I've seen.
Yeah, they do look smaller. I kind of thought I was gaslighting myself, but I kind of just came up with the conclusion I don't think I am.
No, I mean, it's very minuscule. I mean, it's 200 millimeters from the wheelbase, which is axle to axle,
Yeah.
and then it's 100 millimeters width.
Mhm.
But even though that's like such a tiny amount, I think that actually is so noticeable to like the
Yeah.
human eye.
Do you think that the smaller cars will improve the racing?
One can hope.
Yeah.
I think I don't know if this generation of car necessarily will be like good racing in street circuits where
Mhm.
it's like tighter, but I think if they keep trending in the smaller car direction, we'll have good racing in Monaco by like 2050.
Right. Interesting. Right. So that's
Yeah.
2050. It's 2026. We got a long way to
Yeah.
go.
A long way to go, but they can't just like take the cars from like their massive size they were in 2025 to
This
like
small,
1980s car sizes.
which
Like they
makes
can't
sense.
they can't do that because teams have like their engines that have been like their hybrid engines that they've been working on are a specific size
I
and you
was
have to
just about
scale
to
everything down to make it fit into a smaller car.
say that. Yep.
So we'll see. Also, I mean, like we said, weight reduction, cars will be weighing less.
Mhm.
Their minimum weight is being reduced by like 30 kilograms, I believe.
Mhm.
Um, and so now they're going to be a minimum of 768 kilograms. But I don't know if any team's going to get to the minimum weight, to be honest.
Why? Do you have a idea of why?
I mean, yes, because the teams are so used to the bigger cars, and
Right.
that I think they were trying to make all the parts smaller, obviously, and fit the regulations, but they're so used to like the heavier like components
Yeah.
that making them smaller and like taking things away,
Okay.
I think will be quite difficult, especially at the beginning of the season. I foresee maybe one or two teams being close to the minimum weight,
Okay.
but I think it'll be maybe by like mid season, like right before summer break, they'll get to that minimum weight. But
They gotta get used to it. TBH. First car. First time
yeah,
driving the car. First time
exactly.
using the car.
Exactly.
Give them a break.
Give them a break.
Give them a
Cut them
freaking
some
break.
slack. Cut them some slack. Um, and the tires are still saying the same size and diameter, but they're also being smaller. Again, weight reduction, making the cars smaller. The front ones are shrinking by like 25 millimeters, and the rear ones are shrinking by 30 millimeters, which I also noticed during testing. I feel like.
I just watched a video on it like before testing, before I watched testing. That's why I noticed it. So,
Mhm. Fair.
yeah.
Fair. Um, and also, if you remember on the last generation of F1 cars, they had like arches like by the wheels.
Yeah.
They weren't like connected to the wheel obviously, but they were like right above and they went hovered over the top of them.
Mhm.
Those are going by.
Yes,
They're not
I
around anymore.
mhm. Noticed that.
And then there's the introduction of barge boards, which are like panels between the front wheels and the side pods, which will help with the like turbulent air that the arches dealt with. It'll help make it like smoother. Yeah.
It's funny to think about all the dirty air and all the air that goes through with the car that helps the car and does the racing and everything with that cuz damn, it's really everything, huh?
No, literally. You need
It's
everything.
really everything.
Truly. The floor's changing a bit. We're saying bye bye to the ground effects era. And with that, the Venturi tunnels go away. Um, but they are introducing extended and bigger diffusers, which will help combat the downforce lost from the removal of the Venturi tunnels, which will be interesting to see. I don't think I've really looked at any of the diffusers on the cars. So,
I'm actually kind of aren't the can't you see the tunnels when during the rain as well? Is that right? Am I thinking of some wrong ones?
What do you mean?
So
It's
when it's
underneath the car.
wait, no, but like when it's raining and it's a wet race, and you could see like it's like kind of like the water coming up from under
Oh
the
yeah,
car.
that's the diffuser. Like right like at the rear, that's the
Yeah.
diffuser. So that's gonna be like more like
Okay.
bigger and extended this year
Okay.
because the floors are gonna be flatter, so they have to combat the loss of downforce somehow. So the bigger diffusers will help keep the car on track.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ah. Ah.
Look at
Ah.
that. Look at that.
Ah. Sorry.
Do you have any questions about that stuff?
Did it? I did. No.
Okay.
Yeah, I can kind of
Aerodynamics.
just ask them while we were talking, kind of.
Okay. Aerodynamics. This was actually the scariest part of my research because I didn't understand a lot of it at first. It was like so much all at once.
And I'm
But
glad I'm getting it Emily-fied right now. I'm getting
yeah.
explained Emily-fied to me. Also, I do
we
want to mention this is my first full season of F1, and I just
Mhm.
started learning about the cars maybe 3 months ago.
And
I'd
then
say
they all
4.
changed. And then
Yeah.
they all changed just
Yeah.
in time.
So I'm relearning right now too. So I got the
Yeah,
questions part of this, and plus she just explains stuff really good.
I try. So for the aerodynamics part, we have active aero, which is
Yeah.
basically um flaps on the front and rear wings will open. So we have corner mode and we have straight mode. Corner mode when the car is on a corner, the flaps are closed and that creates more downforce or grip. And then we have straight mode, which is sort of kind of similar to DRS. They have the open flap on both the front and rear wing, which creates less downforce, which causes the car to go quicker.
Wait, to those who don't know what DRS is, what was DRS?
Yeah, DRS, drag reduction system. Essentially, it was only on the rear wing. It opened up in the DRS zones. There's usually 2 to 4 on each track. And it just gave them an extra like 21 kilometers per hour on those
Period.
straights if they were following a car within 1 second.
Mhm.
But they said bye bye to DRS, so now we have active arrow and a bunch of other buttons to press.
New buttons, new buttons.
Yeah, but active arrow, like I said, DRS had 2 to 4 DRS zones on track, but active arrow supposedly there'll be more
Mhm.
zones. And you also don't need to be following the car within 1 second in front of you. You can use active arrow on any straight, any active arrow zone. You can use it anytime, anywhere, basically.
Just answer my next question.
Period. I'm glad I did. Um, and this, like DRS, the drivers control it manually, so they have a button. Hopefully,
Yep.
this isn't wrong because I didn't find many sources saying this, but they press the button when they're in the active arrow zone. They know that they're in the active arrow zone because there's something on the track that tells them that it is. And it'll adjust the angles on the front and rear wings. And then they can either manually deactivate it or when they lift off or brake, it like automatically turns off.
How interesting.
And then obviously with DRS, when there was a wet race, it wasn't active.
Yeah.
So now they're introducing a partial aero mode,
Mhm.
which essentially the front wing will be able to go to like straight mode, but the rear wing will stay closed. So it'll be a little bit more, like a little more speed, a little less downforce, but not as much
Yes.
as you would with like complete open wings.
How interesting.
Yeah. And then, like I said, the front wing is different,
Mhm.
obviously, because of the flap that didn't exist before.
Yes.
The front wing end plates
Yep.
on the cars are very vague in the regulations. So those are going to be a key battleground for teams to get an advantage. That'll be interesting to watch.
I'm actually excited to watch stuff like this because I just feel like it will be exciting to watch them maybe closer together, perchance.
We'll see. We'll see.
Um, so that Ferrari flip and flip,
The Ferrari
flip and turn.
180, the 180 wing.
Yeah. So I've seen some fun, exciting videos. What do we think that does? What do we think that might do? What
Um,
could we possibly predict? We
I
by
don't
we.
know if Charles used it, but Lewis did, and he got like an extra 10 kph
Okay.
on top of like what you already get from Active Arrow. So he was going quicker because of that little flippy design. But Ferrari said that if they do use it, it won't be until mid-season at earliest. So we'll have to watch that. But also with the amount of active arrow zones that are on track now, there's a lot of reliability concerns
Right. Interesting. Yep.
because that mechanism needs to be working so much.
Yes.
And so like sometimes you'd see a driver like their DRS flap wouldn't open in past years because the mechanism stopped working. And so they have to go the rest of the race without DRS. And so there's a lot of concerns that that mechanism will be overworked and stop working. So it'll be interesting to see.
Yeah, because I saw a video of someone explaining it that because like what it's built on, it might be so fragile to the point where it keeps turning often. It might break itself that way. It would be
Yeah.
actually really cool to see that on track to like race. But do I have a little hope for it? Maybe. Do I have
We'll see.
some hope? Maybe.
I think it'd be cool and very innovative, exactly what F1's about. But yeah, you don't want that thing flying off and like hitting another driver or
Safety concerns, you know. We need to get the
causing
safety car out right now.
causing the Ferrari to have like no downforce on corners and then sliding right off track.
Right.
So we'll see how Ferrari fixes that.
What is downforce?
Oh,
I feel like
Down-
that might be a important term.
downforce essentially is the like force on the cars and like between the car and the track that keeps the car on the track because they're going so fast. If you put a road car on one of those tracks, like a Subaru or like a freaking Cadillac SUV, those things are flipping, they're going off track, like they're not staying on. The downforce basically sticks the car to the track.
Gravity.
If that makes sense. But these cars have a lot less downforce than previous generations because of the lack of the Venturi tunnels and the extra like active arrow stuff like that.
That's actually super interesting to be.
So they'll be a little slippery and slidey.
That's actually super fun.
I'm excited.
I'm excited for a wet race. I loved wet races before, and I'm excited for one this year.
That'd be fun.
Wait, I did have a. Oh. Do you think the new active arrow stuff will reduce like dirty air significantly?
I don't know if it'll have an impact, to be honest.
Okay.
Because dirty air tends to be more significant when you're following a car really close in the corners.
Yeah.
And active arrow is in corner mode, so their flaps are closed.
Okay.
When they're corners. So I don't know if dirty arrow really have an effect.
Okay.
A greater or a lesser effect than in years past. But time will tell, truly.
All we can do is wait for a race.
All we can do. Next thing we have is the boost button. This has already existed in years past because of the previous hybrid engine. And it basically, when the drivers press it, it triggers a change in the power unit settings, and it can be used all at once or across an entire lap. In theory, you would use it to defend or to overtake, and it can be used anywhere, not just on straights or not just in corners. It just gives the drivers a little extra like boost of energy, hence the name. But it's nothing new. It's nothing new. It just has a name now.
Oh. I'm glad that it has a name. As long as welcome to the team officially, Boost Button.
Welcome to the lineup.
You're here to stay for a little longer at least.
A little bit. A little bit. And then we have overtake mode,
Okay.
which is essentially the replacement for DRS,
Okay.
especially when it's used in tandem with active arrow, because you
Mhm.
have the changing of the flaps. But overtake mode is activated if the driver is within 1 second of the car ahead, like DRS, at the detection point, which will typically be the last corner before the start finish line.
Interesting.
And unlike DRS, there's now only one detection point in that final
Okay.
corner. So if you're within 1 second of a car at that final corner, you have overtake mode available to you for the entire next lap.
Mhm.
Whereas DRS was like 2 to 4 detection points, depending on the
Right.
track. And so sometimes you'd have DRS, sometimes you wouldn't. But now overtake, you have it for that entire lap, and you can use it whenever. You get an extra 0.5 megajoules.
I was just about to ask how often you can take it, use it.
Yeah.
Delete my question.
But yeah, they can recharge an extra half megajoule and use it anytime in the lap.
Do they use this in qualifying?
It's a really good question. I think so.
Oh.
I don't know.
We'll find out.
We will find out. I don't know if they would. I mean, obviously they have active arrow.
Yeah.
But DRS was enabled during quali,
Oh, okay.
I believe. So like maybe they would have this available.
I mean, it's definitely available. It's just if they use it or not. You know?
Yeah. I mean, I would predict that they would use it because it's like extra.
Okay. Cute.
Yeah.
Fun. Oh my god, wait, so qualifying actually also might be a little interesting too.
Yeah, we'll see.
We can only hope, TBH.
We can only hope it's more exciting than last year.
I think last year was exciting. Somehow I'm in the sport, so
That's fair. That's fair. That's fair.
Big stretch.
Sorry, my back hurts.
No, it's okay.
One of the last things that's new this year is something called recharging, because since the engines are 50-50 electrical and combustion, you have a bigger battery and you're more reliant on said battery. So they have to recharge the battery during the race. And when they recharge, it is basically harvesting energy to charge the battery. That could be on part throttle, it can be when they're lifting off or braking, and also something called super clipping, which I will explain.
Interesting.
This is automatically controlled by the ECU, the electronic control unit.
Interesting. I was just about to ask what the ECU was.
Electronic control unit. So drivers aren't in charge of recharge. The only thing that they have to do is lift off or brake at certain points. So you'll see drivers more strategically braking. A lot of more LICO, which Ferrari was really good at last year. But something interesting about recharge is that there's going to be track specific limits for how much recharge a battery can do.
Okay.
So like in street circuits like Monaco or really tight circuits like Singapore, they're going to be a lower allotted recharge or lower recharge allowance to keep drivers safe and to not like have excess speed. Because imagine a car going 320 kilometers per hour through the Monaco tunnel. That's a little dangerous.
And then that bright light coming right at you.
Yeah.
Jesus.
That's slightly dangerous. So yeah, there's not a lot of information on the specifics of those track like limits for electrical power, but I assume once they decide, or if they decide to release it to the public, we'll know more. But yeah.
Do you think that they would make, even though it's like kind of a safety thing, do you think it would make it now more exciting, like a Monaco race, like the recharge and stuff?
Like if they had like full recharge available for Monaco?
Yeah.
I think you'd see a lot more crashes. I think you'd see a lot more crashes into the barrier, to be honest. Because imagine Imagine
Yeah.
going from the straight into the chicane, carrying so much speed from straight mode into those tight corners that George hopped last year.
That's just so crazy how how the track is set up. Well, I know it's the street, but
Yeah.
holy moly.
Yeah, so
Holy
I
term.
mean, I think the whoever's in charge of these limits, FIA, Formula 1, whoever it is, I think it's smart to create those limits because drivers would be going as fast as they can in their nature.
Absolutely, they want to win.
But yeah. Um super clipping, a new term to me. I'd
Me
assume a new
too.
term to you. Um as part of recharge, if the battery is not fully charged or there's insufficient braking like on a long straight, the engine will clip its own energy basically. So at full at full throttle down a straight, the power unit will clip its own energy, like I said, to charge the battery. So that'll be like a noticeable drop in acceleration or top speed, and the drivers would feel a reduction in power, so they wouldn't be able to speed up like they would normally be able to do.
Huh.
And they might even downshift on a straight.
Interesting.
Max Verstappen in 2023, I think, was testing regulations on a sim, and he
Right.
like his findings were basically like, in order to go faster, you have to downshift on a straight, which is not what you should do. And so we'll see how the engines do with that, because I feel like that's kind of like mechanical abuse almost.
That's oh my yeah. Um the car can only take so much.
Yeah, and they only get so many engines per season, so we'll see.
Huh.
But
Well, interesting. Okay. I don't know how to feel about that.
it'll be interesting to see,
Yeah.
because I'm curious if drivers will purposefully not go full throttle down a straight
Right.
and just or go full throttle and then brake earlier into the corner. Driving styles are going to change immensely.
Yeah, I'm now realizing that because
Hmm.
I'm thinking about how they turn their corners now. I'm actually
Yeah,
excited to see them race though.
the racing line is going to change 100%.
Low
Like,
key exciting.
that one video of Checo after the 2024 season, I think he was in Mexico, and the sim or like a video of a track was behind him, and he
Uh-huh.
was standing there like turning with it
Yes.
even though he wasn't looking at it. Drivers are so like, it's basically second nature for them to drive a track eyes closed.
Yes.
And having the racing line change, I can't imagine how difficult that's going to be.
Oh my god. Yeah, because I remember watching, I'm pretty sure it was SD Bestie in the Drive to Survive, one of the episodes. He was literally driving on his car simulation with his eyes closed, and he
Yeah.
literally did the whole l- race, the whole loop, the whole track. He completed the track with his eyes closed in the simulation race thing game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, because they
That's
do
so
it so
insane.
much. They do it
Yeah.
so much that they can do it with their eyes closed. But now everything's changing, so their driving styles are going to have to change.
How interesting. So now they gotta get used to it ASAP too, because they only got
No,
2 more
literally.
freaking weeks.
Literally. Um, we're speaking of this power unit a lot, the new power unit. Um, like I said, it's a 50-50 electrical and combustion engine. The battery and the engine are now equal.
Mhm.
Um,
Interesting.
and in efforts to become carbon neutral by 2030, F1 it has a sustainable fuel that's made from carbon capture, which is basically carbon captured from the air,
Mhm.
municipal waste, and then non-food biomass or a mix of any of them. So that'll be interesting as a way to see if it's scalable to be used in cars that aren't F1 cars.
Right.
Because that's the whole purpose of F1. It's to be innovative for road cars.
Really? I did not know
You
that.
you didn't know that?
No.
Yeah.
Oh,
So like they'll try out new things to see how
huh.
they work in like a super fast car, and then if it's scalable to other road cars, then that information is already there for companies.
Huh. Interesting. Wait, that's
Yeah.
actually kind of cool.
hmm
Wait.
Speaking of
Mhm.
road cars, they're removing the MGU
What is that?
H.
What is that? What is that? What is that? What is that?
It's it's the motor generator unit heat. That's heat is the H. It basically converts heat from the like gas fumes into electrical energy for the battery.
Oh,
Um it was introduced in F1, but it was never used in road cars. So it's kind of just a waste of space, of money, of time, a lot of things. So they took that out and now we only have the MGUK,
and what's the K?
kinetic kinetic energy. And they get that kinetic energy for the MGUK to use from braking.
And huh.
It's the kinetic energy that's created from braking
Okay.
that the MGUK uses to convert that into electrical energy for the battery.
Damn. F1 takes more than just cars on track.
It truly does. And that's what I've learned. Um but yeah, the MGUK, I think it's 3 times more powerful, so I want to say it's going from like 120
Mhm.
kilowatts to like 360 kilowatts.
That's crazy.
A lot more powerful than it was. Obviously, we don't have the MGUH anymore, so it has to take on more, and the battery is bigger, so it has to charge the battery
Huh.
faster. And what else about it? What else about the MGUK? It basically, like I said, it generates the charge for the battery,
Yes.
but then it also acts as a motor during acceleration. So it also outputs energy.
That's actually quite interesting.
Yeah. Engines are a lot.
Damn, I really wonder how long people like the mechanics and everything work on this shit. Sorry, this stuff for.
Bro, forever, I feel like.
Like, damn, they're using
I
a
mean,
lot of brain power. When math teachers say you're gonna use math in the real world, they will for sure. Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, they will.
I mean, these cars have been in talks since like 2021.
That's crazy. Oh, okay, that's okay.
So I mean, teams haven't been developing them that
Mhm.
long, but they've had the idea and have been able to kind of try things that they might be using on these cars in the older cars. So,
Is there anything you're you're worried about that might happen with all this new stuff?
yeah, actually,
Oh,
I'm really worried that um at the start of the Australian Grand Prix, I'm afraid that half the cars won't leave
oh,
the
awesome.
line.
That was a thought of mine at least one point.
Um in the second testing, most of the cars got off the line, but those engine revs
I was just about to
at the
ask.
beginning,
What's that about? So you seen that one video of Lewis revving up his car with the one reporter standing right there, and it
yeah.
apparently takes less time to rev it up. What are they why are we revving it up for? Is that like when they
um
do that when the lights are changing colors?
it basically
Does like heat up the engine, warm it up, wake it up. Good morning, we're about to race.
good morning. No, I don't remember exactly what it's about, but it's the battery. Like
Okay.
the MGUK will use like the kinetic energy,
Mhm.
I believe, from the revving.
Okay.
Don't crucify me if I'm wrong.
Okay.
Um, but it's something to do with the battery because,
Interesting.
and like you'll often see like, I in theory at least we'll see a lot of drivers rev engines in corners.
Yes.
Not necessarily speed up, but they'll rev the engine because it's gonna help recharge their battery quicker.
Mhm.
That's what I'm under the impression of.
Okay.
Um, so like typical quiet parts of the track, like the Monaco hairpin, you might see drivers or hear drivers actually. You might hear them start to rev the engine at that hairpin.
Okay. Interesting.
We'll see. I'm excited. I'm excited.
I'm also excited. I am.
Lots of new stuff. Yeah. I'm excited to see the strategies that come out of this.
I'm excited to see Carlos Sainz work his strategist brain.
No, literally, he's his own strategist in the car. He's like, okay, I need to brake here. I need to lift off here. I need to only go part throttle
I know
on
he's a
this
little
straight.
excited for it.
Oh man. I mean, the drivers already have so much work to do in the cockpit now because of all the different buttons and the management, but
My
Carlos is going to
thing,
be working like double time.
I always imagine like when I'm racing, the them talking to them and having to press a button just to talk back is just so much work to me. I would never use the radio. I know it's probably very convenient because you kind of have to communicate, but like
Hmm.
that's just so inconvenient to me. Cuz like now I have to think about pressing the button, I have to think about what I have to say, and now I have to think about taking my hand off of it.
I don't think it's as complicated as you think it is for them because I'm sure the button, I don't know where the button is on every steering wheel, but I'm sure it's like right by their thumb.
Yeah, I guess.
I would assume,
Okay.
or at least within range of their thumb.
Okay, can we go back though for a little bit?
Yeah.
Who are the manufacturers for each team? We never went over this. I never asked. I wanted
Oh,
to ask.
the
Yes.
engine manufacturers.
Yes.
So Mercedes
Mhm.
produces its own engines. And then McLaren, Williams, and Alpine buy the engines from them. I think this is
Interesting.
I want to this is Alpine's first year using Mercedes engines. They used to use Renault engines, but Renault is no longer an
Right.
engine manufacturer in F1.
Right.
They ceased operations this year
Right.
with the new regulations. And then Ferrari produces engines for Ferrari, Haas, and
I knew it.
Cadillac.
I did watch
But
Drive to Survive. I did retain some information.
yeah, but Cadillac will eventually produce its own engines. I want to say
Okay.
by 2028.
Ah, I'll be locked in for it. I'll be
I
I'll be
think.
here for it.
And then Audi makes their own engines. So
Oh,
Audi makes
period.
Audi's engines. And then Honda makes the Aston Martin engines.
Okay.
And then Red Bull Ford powertrains. So it's not just Ford and it's not just Red Bull. It's a combination of both of them. They make the Red Bull and the Racing Bull engines.
Okay. Good to know.
So how many manufacturers is that? Mercedes, Honda, Red Bull, Ford. Sorry, you distracted me. Audi and Ferrari. There's 5 right now, and then eventually there'll be 6 with Cadillac.
Good to know, actually.
Yeah.
Period. I would have loved to know that last year instead of finding that out very confusingly.
That different cars have different engines. Mm. We'll see about the Mercedes engine, to be honest, because it's sounding like it might be illegal.
Yes. Yeah. Do you want to explain what that's about? Because I did hear about that briefly.
I don't really know
Okay.
much, but
Okay.
the compression rate when cold is within the regulations. But
Mhm.
when hot, it's too high of a compression rate, I want to say.
Interesting.
And so now I think they have until like mid-season, I believe, to have a compression rate that is within the regulations even when the engine is hot.
They need to lock in.
Yeah, and Mercedes, if they don't, they will F over 3 other teams, 2 of whom have gotten their engines from Mercedes for years. So, yeah,
Right. Okay.
it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
That's a lot of information we all learned today. Let's
We
say
did.
thank you, Mackenzie, for doing your research.
You're welcome. Hopefully, it's mostly right.
Hey, I retained a lot of information surprisingly, and I feel like I know a lot more than the car about the cars than I did last year, and I have more excitement about it because I know deeper into the sport.
Yeah. I'm excited to go into the season already knowing most of the information about
Hmm.
the new cars and not having to learn from the
Okay,
commentators.
fair. Don't have to listen to them as much.
Yeah, I'm excited for that part instead of like them explaining overtake mode 7 times in a race and having to listen. I already know what overtake mode is.
Hell yeah!
So, yeah, I'm excited for that.
I'm excited just for all the new racing, so I'm glad that I can still hear the loud car.
You'll hear it, don't worry.
Very excited too.
Trust, you will hear it.
I'm trusting.
Who's winning the world championship this year? Constructor and driver.
I'll actually make an actual guess.
Hmm.
Like, instead
Yeah,
of
make an
my
actual guess and then we can make our delusional guess.
okay, my actual guess. Hold on. You're gonna like what I say. I'm gonna unfortunately gonna have to give it to George.
Okay.
Um,
I mean, he is the favorite right now in the betting odds, so.
yeah, because I would want Max to win again because I haven't experienced it.
Mm,
But then I don't want him to win again because I want other people to.
that's fair.
Um, I do want to say Ferrari, but I know we're in the it's so over phase right when Australia starts driving just
Yeah.
comes around, so I'm not even gonna guess Ferrari. That will be my delusion one. I'm gonna at least say McLaren.
Really?
Yeah, I'll give him first
Okay.
again. Again.
Yeah.
I'll give him first again.
Hmm. My actual one, I'm going with. Okay, same driver for both. Actual Lando Norris, driver champion.
Okay.
Mercedes,
Okay.
constructor champion.
I like that we have the same but opposite.
Yeah,
I enjoy that.
I just think Kimmy's gonna improve so much this year. And coupled with George, I think
Yeah, Kimmy has so much
they
to.
and I as much as I love Oscar Piastri, he does not do good in low grip situations. And that is all these cars are. So I think it's gonna take him
A second to warm up to the
a
car.
hot sec to adjust.
Okay, that's fair.
Like I could see him blowing up in like June before the
Okay,
summer break. Like yeah, I could see him doing really well then, but I my prediction is that it's going to take him a bit to kind of get comfortable in the car, and testing kind of already confirms that.
right. Okay,
Um but yeah, so I think Lando's going to win the driver championship, but Mercedes is going to be constructor champion.
cool. Slay.
What's your delusion?
Carlos and Ferrari. Duh. Hello. I do actually want to say confidently, maybe for not delusion, Ferrari will either get second or third.
Okay.
Because they did get fourth last year, so it isn't
Mm-hmm.
far off from a prediction. I would be more safe saying third for actual Ferrari prediction getting in the
Okay.
yeah.
I think third's pretty safe for them. We'll see. So you would do like what?
Okay.
McLaren, Mercedes, then Ferrari?
Yeah.
Or did you do McLaren, Red Bull, Ferrari?
I'll do Mercedes because I don't like Red Bull.
Fair. I also think Red Bull Max will not struggle this year. Max
I'm
will be
excited to
fine.
watch Max drive.
But
I just-
Isaac, I think, will have a harder time
I think it
because
also
obviously,
might be. I also think it might be a lot of pressure on
yeah,
being A, Max Verstappen's teammate, B, being the second racing the Red Bull driver.
yeah,
And
having
then
to be within like 2/10 of Max Verstappen is stressful for anyone, much less a driver in his second year.
Especially the history of each second driver to Max Verstappen is also a whole thing in itself. I just
Yeah.
being the second driver to Max Verstappen sounds like my worst nightmare, and I have a lot of terrible nightmares.
And in a new regulation year, that's gonna be tough.
Like I really hope this year goes somewhat good. I hope he's okay, and I don't hope that Isaac is terrible. Obviously, I don't want that for anyone except maybe George. Um, I'm sorry. I know that he's not gonna be terrible. I just kind of hope he's gonna be okay, where he could keep his seat for next year, get comfortable in the car, and no one hates him.
That's fair. I hope he has a really good year for a second Red Bull driver.
But yeah.
Yeah. I mean, you can't get much worse than the years Liam and Yuki had, so. And Checo's last year. You can't really get any worse than those three.
Yeah, and that's what I just keep thinking about, because that's the past of the second driver of the second seat driver of Red Bull. So like,
yeah,
that would just be in my head because I'm just an overthinker. Maybe that's just me though.
Yeah, but I think the drivers are pretty confident in their own skills, so I don't think Isaac is having those kind of thoughts. I'm sure.
Period.
I could be wrong. Let me know if I'm wrong.
Let me know down in the comments, chat.
Isaac, comment down below, DM us or something. Let us know if we're wrong.
To hop on
You're
the
not-
podcast with us. Come on.
Zero pressure in this new Red Bull seat. Zero pressure for you.
Use your delusion.
Lando Norris, driver champion.
Well,
I don't think I can put out into the world anyone else.
okay.
Like I genuinely can't say anything else. But I okay, here's the thing. I'd put, if I had $100, I would put $99 behind Lando Norris.
Please say Carlos. Please say no. Please say Charles. Please say Charles. Please say Charles.
I would put 99 cents
Oh.
behind Charles.
Yes.
And then I would put 1 cent behind Max Verstappen.
Oh. At least he gets a cent. Verstappen coming in clutch.
Those would be my 3 guesses.
I'm here for it.
No, you know what? Charles, you get 98 cents. Max gets 1. Oscar gets 1.
Okay.
Just because you can't discount what Oscar did last year.
Yeah.
So.
No, Oscar. He fought until he could not fight anymore. What?
Literally. He fought until he could not fight anymore. It sounds like you're saying fart in an accent. He fought until he could not fight anymore.
I just hurt my mouth.
Oh.
Oh.
And then constructor.
Williams. Sorry.
Williams.
Oh. Williams on top.
Because that equals a couple race wins for each Carlos and Alex and podiums.
They both at least got one under their bag. They've at least got one.
If Alex makes the podium, it better freaking be with Lando and George.
It's going to.
If he makes the freaking podium, it can only be with Lando and George. Let me rephrase. Only.
Should have been on your bingo board.
Well, Alex already got me one of my bingo spots, so
Fair.
one of my bingo spots is though a mechanical DNF in Australia. So
let's see if we get another.
We'll be seeing. We're probably gonna see that. The amount. Okay, in when would the regs change? 2013 and 2014. Okay. 2013 I think was the last year of the old regulations. 2014 was the new regulations. There was 27 mechanical DNFs in 2013.
That's
the last
crazy.
year of the regulations. And then in 2014, the new regulations, there's 54 mechanical DNFs. Double. Just because of the new regulations, there's double the amount of mechanical DNFs. So I think we're going to see a lot of mechanical DNFs, and hopefully one is in Australia.
One can only hope. We can watch, though.
Also, I need a driver to get their first podium. Or no, I need them to get their first race win. I don't remember which one it was.
I was going to say, are you looking at it right now?
No.
Oh, yeah.
I don't remember.
I'm glad that I have 4. I think I have 4. 4 or 3 crossed off right now. Very excited.
I don't know how many I have. I think I have 4.
Also, if you want to know, I just read an ESPN notification. You're welcome. Saying this on the podcast too. The U.S. women's team declined going to the White House.
I mean, did we think they would accept? The men's team, however, but a lot of the men have their actual teams to get back to. Like the Wild is actually playing in Colorado on Thursday.
Yeah, like so is the Devils are also playing on Thursday, but Pittsburgh.
So like
I'm kind of hoping Jack and Quinn are a little busy.
We don't need to talk about it.
I think our silence is saying enough.
God, any more predictions or opinions for this F1 year? Is Kimi Antonelli gonna win a race?
I was just about to say, let's make a crazy prediction, a crazy, outlandish, insane.
Franco Colapinto podium.
Pierre Gasly podium.
No, Franco. Franco has never had one. Pierre has a race win and 5 podiums.
Okay, wait. Let me go down my thing.
Out of left field, outrageous prediction. Franco Colapinto podium.
Oh, what if Ollie gets one?
I would love Ollie to get one. He had a 4th place in Mexico this past season.
Nico Hülkenberg is getting number 1.
Another one?
Yeah,
he's winning.
No, he's winning.
So that means Gabby's got to make it onto the podium eventually.
Yes, but that's gonna be my very outlandish take.
Okay, so you're going with Nico race win. I'm going with Franco podium.
Perfect.
I feel like Franco's gonna be replaced mid-season.
I was also gonna make that as a outlandish prediction, but that kind of just makes sense that it might happen.
Who's their reserve driver? Paul Aron? Is that his name? Paul Aron? Paul Aaron or Paul Aron? I don't know. But he's driven in like FP1s the past couple seasons. Maybe Paul's gonna get a shot at F1.
Let's see if Paul.
Imagine Charles is like sick. Oh no. Imagine Lewis is like sick for a race and can't. Like he has appendicitis like Carlos had in 2024. And then Arthur Leclerc drives for Ferrari with Charles.
And then we get another radio
Big Leclerc
meme.
and Junior Leclerc.
It's Big Leclerc.
And Junior.
Yeah. Anyway. Long episode. Didn't see my face for a few minutes. Sorry about that. At least it happened once.
If anyone has listened this far, you're a real one. I'll give you $20. I'll literally Venmo you $20 if you made it this far.
You have to DM the Instagram
official
account though.
Yes, not the TikTok, the Instagram.
You do have to use what should we say that they have to say to make sure that they got to the end to get that $20? Tell us how your week went. Just tell us how your week went.
Yeah.
It's so random. Just tell us how your week went.
Give us all the details. And then you'll get a Venmo from me.
Or at least up until Wednesday. I don't know.
Yeah.
A specific day of the week. Make it weird. My mom DMs me later.
Yeah, literally. Send us a DM if you're listening this far. I'll give you $20 if you can DM us on our Instagram at No Game Plan Podcast. How your Wednesday, February 25th went.
Period. There you go.
And if you can't remember, just make something up. Nobody's fact checking.
Yeah, we don't know what you did on February 25th.
Exactly. Yeah. You're not gonna know what I do that day, anyways.
I had therapy that day. That's a good thing.
I need to find a therapist.
Oh, right. Yeah.
You remember when people used to wear flat bill hats like this?
Right. So when I got my hat, it was too flat, and I really had to bend it a little bit. I was like, no way right now. And I bent it. I was like,
I can't I can't bend mine as much as I would like because of my glasses.
Yeah, that's why I did not wear them for today's video.
That's fair.
Anyway.
Anything else to add?
I don't believe so.
All right. Fernando Alonso World Driver Champion 2026.
Period!
Thanks for listening. This has been a Girl's Guide to Formula One on No Game Plan Podcast. You can find us on any social media, Instagram, TikTok. I guess only Instagram and TikTok at No Game Plan Podcast, YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcast at No Game Plan Podcast. It's a beige background with No Game Plan in purple.
Period.
You can find our Spotify playlist down below if you have similar music tastes to either of us. Hopefully you don't have
Moto by Geese.
Hopefully you don't have similar music taste to me, or else you're freaking depressed.
Okay. You're good if you're like near me. You're okay.
Yeah. You should be pretty fine there.
Yeah. If you want some depression and Hamilton, please listen to Kenzie's playlist. If you want depression and a weird freak screaming in your ear, listen to my playlist.
There you go. That's
Greta Van Fleet or freaking... Oh, I don't have Greta Van Fleet on that one, but Geese sounds weird.
You do? I think you do have a Greta Van Fleet song. Yeah, I think you do. At least you have what's his face's other band, Mirador.
Okay, that's good enough.
You have a Mirador song on there.
What's his face? Jake Kiska, standing right there.
Jake Kiska. He's standing right here.
He's right there.
Mama, a Jake Kiska behind you. Anyways, thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. We will see you in a couple weeks. Hopefully you enjoy the first 2 races of the F1 season.
I know I did.
Well, period. Bye-bye.